SpaceX, buy, sell, or hold. What are we going to do? Let's check this out, and let me tell you what I know, what I've read, and hopefully that will help you. Okay, first of all, full disclosure, I did not participate in the IPO. Initial public offering is what that acronym stands for. Okay, so if you did and you sold after a couple of days, you did very well. If you went short after day three, you have done exceptionally well. But we all know that this is the big space company that Elon Musk has. And inside that company, they have Starlink, which is your Wi-Fi up there, and the satellites and all that kind of stuff. So bright future, good company, great creator. Anything tied with Elon Musk is going to be a money maker for sure. But this stock has been the most publicized, lauded IPO in the history of the stock market. But it has done something that all of them normally do. And that is it goes way, way up real quick, and then it starts to come back down. So what does the future hold? What are we going to do? We're going to buy it here. We're going to sell it here if we own it, or we're going to just hold on to it if we have it. Well, first of all, that's your prerogative. This is just for entertainment purposes only. Okay, so everything's your prerogative. I'm not selling anything. I'm just trying to educate, kind of show you where I'm at and where I'm going and what I'm thinking. And you can ride along if you'd like to. That's certainly your prerogative. So history, the IPO is at 135. Okay, that's the price, but it opened up at $150, 150. So the first trade's at 150, and you can see the first day that it traded, it got all the way up to 177.12. Third day, it got all the way up to 225.64. Oh my goodness. We're feeling good. Elon Musk is a trillionaire and all this kind of stuff. And but he's lost $1 trillion since then. Okay, 1,000 billion. So since it hit 225.64 on the third day, look at what the stock has done. Okay, not a lot of volume. If you look at this volume here, we got big volume the first 3 days. See that? And then the third day, volume, 313 million shares looks like, but it just really not a lot of volume. So your interest is kind of waning as the stock moves down through the calendar. So today it closed at 123.99, got down to 122, and went as high as 130.61. So I have plugged in here 3 things. Number one, they have their first earnings announcement August 8th. Okay, that'll move the stock a little bit, but number 2 is really important. According to their 10K and bylaws, 2 days after the first earnings report, all insiders, who are the insiders? It's people, private equity, rich people, and companies that put up money to start this company, to keep this company rolling. Okay, venture capital firms, VC, all of these people, they're insiders, not just the people that's the president, vice president. It's all of your major shareholders. Okay, so they've been sitting there. They hadn't been able to sell one share, okay, because of lockup periods that they have in place by the SEC, not the Southeastern Conference, the Securities and Exchange Commission, by the way, which was started right after the market crashed October 29, 1929, part of the New Deal, Franklin Roosevelt, some of you history buffs out there. Okay, so 2 days after they announced their earnings, August the 8th, we have insiders can sell how much? 20%. So 20% of the insider stock can get on the market and sell. They don't have to sell it. But what do you think is going to happen with a lot of these insiders? A lot of them is going to sell stock. So what do you think that's going to do to the price of the stock? Probably push it further down. Now, what's happening right now is that the reason this stock is down and has been down 1, 2, 3, about 8 days in a row is because of short sellers, people that are buying the stock. They're actually selling the stock. They're borrowing the stock, selling it, wanting it to go down, and then they have to buy it in order to capture that profit. Okay. So it's right opposite, polar opposite if you're going to go long. If you're going to be long, you're going to buy it here and you sell it here. If you're short and you think it's going to go down, you're going to sell it here and you're going to buy it down here, even lower. Okay. So it's, I wouldn't recommend short selling. I don't buy many puts because it's very, very tricky, and it can work against you in a bad way. Okay. But it's your prerogative. You do what you want to do. All I'm trying to do is educate you. So 2 days after we announce earnings, insiders can sell 20%. And the third item on that screen, share float. Float. What is a share float? A company can have 100,000 shares that they on their books, and they're like, you know what? We're going to float. We're going to make available for trading for public 50,000 shares or 50%. Guess what? Right now, SpaceX has 5% float. 5. Now that is going to double to 10% right after August the 8th. It's going to double to 20%, 40%, all the way up to about 100%. Best I can remember, about June 27. So what does that mean? That means the more shares that you have available to trade, the more likely people are to grab onto it, to short it, and push it down. So I wished I had great news and I could say, this is a great time to buy, but I just don't feel that way. For me, I want to be a part of SpaceX. I want to own that company. I'm a big believer in Elon Musk and what he's done and what he's going to do. However, I want to be patient, okay? And I want to sit back and I want to let everything settle. And when I read all of this, my first thought process is, you know what? I'm thinking really the end of the year might be the best time to look at SpaceX. I think it has a high probability to get less than 100. So if it gets less than 100, it could go to $80, $85 very quickly. Now that's just my opinion, and everybody has their own opinion. But either way, right now the short sellers are in control. So the shorts are in control, not the longs. I mean, the chart can tell us that. You can look at the chart. We've gone from 225 to 122. Okay, and what they're doing, they're banking on when August 8th comes up. 2 days after that, it's going to further go down. So that's basically what they're doing. So they're just piling on this thing and pushing it down. And the good thing about that is that it will allow us to buy the stock at a cheaper price in the future. We just got to pay attention and we have to watch it. Okay. So SpaceX, buy, sell, or hold. I don't want to, if I owned it right now, I would probably hold it, but I don't want to buy it right now. So if you have it, I would hold it and not even look at it for 5, 10 years and just say, I don't care where it goes. I just hang on to it. I wouldn't take a loss on it and, and try to repurchase it or whatever. I would just hold on to it because anything can happen. Tesla could buy that out. SpaceX could buy Tesla out. Either way, SpaceX is probably going to go up higher when that news hits the wire. But if you don't own it, I would suggest just sit back and let's watch it and look more after these first earnings come out August 8th and maybe even closer to the end of the year and just see what happens. Okay, SpaceX, buy, sell, or hold. Right now, I'm saying let's hold. Let's wait on it. Okay, hope that helps.